The internet is an amazing thing. It allows people to share knowledge, stories and experiences instantly to friends, family and others across the world. It's changed the way we work and play and how we express ourselves and our ideas. It's helping us to do better business, and having access to connections with faster speeds is more important than ever as the UK competes with a truly global market. Hello, I'm Glenn Losanto. I'm a journalist and I love tech. I couldn't do my job nowadays without devices such as the smartphone, the tablet, and of course, a reliable and stable internet connection. Unfortunately, such a connection isn't available to everyone in Lincolnshire at the moment. Lincolnshire's a very big county and very spread out, and providing high-speed broadband across this region is extremely challenging. It's made even more so because demand is always increasing and suppliers are struggling to keep up. It's a big county and we've got a lot of work to do.
Well, we're investing huge sums of money, along with our partners, in delivering a scheme for the whole of Lincolnshire. We've taken difficult to connect areas and we're investing European Regional Development Fund money into those, so we can actually really get the broadband speeds up across the whole county. Very simply, investing in broadband makes such a huge difference to our businesses and our people. We need, in the modern world, people to be able to connect to the internet for everything, for health, for works and pensions. You cannot do anything now without being able to fill in a form online and send it off. So that is the basic reason.
Onlincolnshire is doing a number of things. It's been around for a while now, and it has two principal aims. One is to bring better broadband into the county, and large areas will have superfast broadband over the next couple of years. But we also have a remit to help businesses and citizens adapt to broadband as it becomes available. So we put on a range of training events, support businesses with one-to-one support, and introduce new facilities such as the digital hubs, which have recently launched in the county. We also put on, in association with Community Links, a range of events to help general members of the public, particularly older people, to adapt to the new technology. And again, that's something we aim to do and expand it if possible, if funding allows, over the next few years. We have another pilot project which a local company, AB Internet, won to provide wireless internet in two notorious hotspots in the county, mainly near the coast of East Lindsey and in the Boston area. That is virtually live. The first area has gone live. They're working on the second one, and the number of clients they have now has increased and will continue to increase to many hundreds and hopefully thousands over the next year or so.
Running fibre optic cable into rural areas can prove difficult and costly, but advances in wireless technology potentially mean those areas can enjoy high-speed connections.
We're installing a number of towers and transmitter stations around the county. These transmitter stations can broadcast our core network for a considerable distance. Some of the links which we've already built are 30 kilometres. Some of the links are shorter, around 12 kilometres. And at these towers and transmitter stations, they act as concentrators where we connect the customers to, and then we take all that traffic back to Lincoln, where it's delivered using fibre optic cabling out onto the internet. There's been a lot of challenges associated with the adoption of the new wireless technologies that are available. Fortunately, Lincolnshire County Council has been at the forefront and lobbying all the relevant organisations to make this pilot project happen. We've got the technology to do it. We've been providing superfast broadband for a long time now, but because Lincolnshire County Council spearheaded the way forward, they've given us great support, and now there are a number of users in Lincolnshire that have got 50 meg internet connections, whereas before they were on 1 or 2 meg. So it's been quite a battle, but we're there now. Wireless is very cheap to deploy, it's very fast, it's very stable, and it's very robust. And with Lincolnshire being as beautiful as it is, it has the walls down the spine of the county and it has the flat areas. It lends itself particularly well to wireless. So with the combination of fibre optic backhaul and a wireless access layer, it's perfect for the county.
The Onlincolnshire pilot scheme has brought the possibilities of a high-speed wireless connection to residents and businesses in the pilot scheme areas. So how much of a difference has this made? I'm heading to the Inglemells area to see its effects.
I think we were one of the worst areas in the country for broadband connection. We immediately went, when we were connected, up to the high 40s. So it made a huge difference. We've got lots and lots of things on site that rely on broadband connections, from ride communications to PDQ machines to links with suppliers. It's kind of just changed the way we work, really. You know, often we take things home. We couldn't get connection speeds here, whereas 10 miles inland we could get decent connection speed. So we'd do work at home. We'd have to put large files onto memory sticks and post them. We couldn't even upload to Dropbox. So, you know, when you take these things for granted, and then we just didn't have the connection speed to do lots of things that people do on a daily basis. We can hold video conferencing calls now, all stuff that we couldn't do before. It was, you know, some people would go home and do work. Whilst they're at home doing work, they're not brainstorming and bouncing ideas off the people the team that they're working with. And the idea of having a team is that they can work together effectively. So yeah, that sort of thing's made a big difference to the way that we run internally. It's the World Wide Web at your fingertips, which we've never had before in this area. Quite how it'll develop in 10, 15 years is anyone's guess, I suppose, but logic would suggest that it's going to open up this area, or it'll sort of bring this area in touch with the rest of the country, the rest of the world, I suppose.
Lindsay Online radio station has been serving the communities of the Inglemells and Skegness areas for years, and the superfast connection allows station manager Henry Wright to offer new ways to listen.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lindsay Online.
Well, it's revolutionised us. Certainly in some areas there was so much frustration from a basic point of view, because over to my left here, this is our main communication screen with the internet and the weather. There could be 45 seconds just for a web page to load previously. And of course, when you're doing a live show, the last thing you think about is the fact that maybe 5 minutes before you want to use something, you have to refresh a web page. Podcasts are now uploaded 10 minutes after the show's actually aired. I'm actually able to edit and upload in that time, and it's shared with everyone, whereas it could take 2 or 3 hours. The connection might reset, and that was always a challenge, but now I don't have any of that. Because people can actually listen to us, they're actually seeing us as a credible option to think, well, yes, we will come and take part, and that's exciting. And certain new volunteers have come to me and said, yes, I want to get involved because you are a high quality product, high quality service, and that's very exciting.
Well, you know, that was a little bit...
It's also meant reliability, high quality streaming from here, and it means that our mobile phone apps and internet radio apps work a lot better as well. So I'm very happy, very excited. I mean, high-speed broadband has definitely improved what we're able to do. We're able to offer a better product, we're able to offer a better service, a more comprehensive service, and so that's fantastic.
But it's not just businesses and community groups who are benefiting from faster broadband. This connection is being made available to residents too.
I heard about AB Internet through my friend's husband, and he's got it and said how fantastic it is, so I grabbed his number for AB Internet and now it's changed my life. AB Internet came and put a receiver on top of my chimney which picks up a signal from Fantasy Island, and then that's wired into a router which sends a wireless signal out round the house. I have a main computer in my office, I have a laptop, I have an iPad, I have an iPhone. I had all these devices and I couldn't really use them properly before, and now I can use them to the full potential. My old connection, you couldn't watch anything on YouTube. If you wanted to do some stuff online like banking and stuff, you sometimes could make a cup of tea in between it waiting for it to load up. I'm a member of a cycle club in Skegness where obviously we go out on rides, people come back and put their photos on, but I couldn't really put any of mine on. I couldn't upload. I think it's good that the local council is supporting Ingham. We felt isolated before and now it's bringing us into the 21st century.
The Onlincolnshire scheme has connected this area with superfast broadband and enabled homes, businesses and tourists to use the internet in new and exciting ways. This pilot has been a great success, but it's just the beginning. What's next for this area and the rest of Lincolnshire?
Well, the plans for the future is to deliver the scheme successfully, make sure we get the connectivity we want across the whole of the county so people are not left behind. And for me, quite honestly, this is the future. The future belongs to our young people, and we have to invest for them, for business, for security of our county in terms of its economic growth. And I believe that this will deliver the benefits we're all hoping for in the future.
We've got caveats where people's lives have been transformed and business prospects transformed, and that's very exciting in itself.
We're absolutely delighted to have won the contract, and we're very proud to be able to make such a big difference in the county.
We've had a more reliable, higher quality stream which has caused more loyal listening and more listeners to listen, and that's very exciting.
I'm not the most technologically minded person, but I've learnt a lot about broadband, and it's been nice to see people's positive reaction to the changes it's made.
Would I ever go back? No, definitely not.
Superfast broadband is helping businesses compete globally, but this is just the beginning. By 2016, 90% of Lincolnshire will have access to high-speed broadband. This is an extremely exciting time for Lincolnshire as we move forward into the digital age. You can keep track of everything on our homepage at onlincolnshire.org.